So unfortunately, Richard Kayenka, who everybody knows as Lotax, has passed away. And even though I've long since retired from spewing garbage out onto the internet, I just wanted to attempt to eulogize him. Um, I mean, this probably won't be very good, but I'm giving it a shot because he always told me to make more videos. So given recent history and the fact that he's primarily known for a site called Something Awful, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of negativity and offensive jokes, and you'd probably think a lot of the jokes were funny, but a lot of that stuff just heaped on the internet, with the news of his passing. But, perhaps hypocritically, I like to focus on the positive. I mean, I can tell you this, Rich was a genius. I mean, I don't think anyone could deny that he was, at the very least, a unique talent. I mean, I thought he was hilarious. As a comedian, he was a musician, he was a programmer, obviously not forum search, haha. He was a designer, a video editor, an influencer, an internet superstar before such a thing, really existed when it was a new concept. If you were vaguely into PC games or comedy on the internet 20 years ago, you either laughed directly at something he created or something he facilitated the creation of. If you laugh at a meme on Reddit today, you can trace that back to his stupid image macros or whatever he called them. He invented all that, pretty much. I mean, the Something Awful forum spawned a great many things, and it's multiple decades of existence. Some things horrible and unfortunate, many things just unintelligible and a huge waste of time. But ultimately, Rich created a community where interesting things happened and people connected. I mean, it led to a gigantic number of positive things. I mean, numerous marriages, friendships, children can be traced back to, Something Awful goon meets or private messages or, I don't know, Fayad's nonsense, who knows. Many lives were strangely improved by Rich and his creation. I mean, that seems weird to say. But, I mean, at the very least, he created a lot of funny stuff, many of which snowballed and resulted in the types of entertainment that we all still currently enjoy today. It's super corny to say, but he did bring joy into the lives of many. I mean, seriously. That's it does sound corny, seriously, but I think he really did. And I mean, it's easy to look at his creative output, his work. It's harder to laugh at now, perhaps, especially at the moment. But beyond his work, I just want to tell one story about the real Rich, the offline Rich, that I don't think most of you are familiar with. And, this was many years ago. I won't name which daughter it was, but she was an infant at the time. And we were coming back from a Royals game, probably. We're in the parking lot searching for the car. And his daughter goes, "Oh, Daddy, I need to pee," or whatever. And Rich tries to get her into a porta potty. She didn't want to do it. And then, of course, not surprisingly, while riding on Rich's arms, I mean, it's not his arms, his shoulders. How could I confuse the body parts? I'm in mourning. So anyways, while she was, riding on Rich's shoulders, an accident. And it went all over the place and, just liquid dripping off his shirt. And his daughter was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to." And Rich didn't even yelp with disgust as I surely would. He didn't make her feel bad. He didn't get mad. He just said, "That's all right." And, was just like, "Don't worry about it." Cleaned her up, put her in the car, and took her home like any good dad would. So yes, Rich was influential, a titan of the internet, king of the goons or whatever, and yeah, he was silly and flawed and all that, but I mean, I think he was generally a good person who loved his kids. And I'll remember him as that. And I'll remember him as my friend. A hilarious friend who I'll miss. And I wish I had been a better friend to him. I wish I had thanked him, and obviously this is a bit late, but thank you, Rich, you crazy ass weird ghost haunting a doom house in heaven or whatever. Thank you for everything. You'll be missed, and I'm too sad to write a clever or funny ending, so that's it.